March 16th here in southern Ontario. I wonder if things are going to heat up this summer. Some of you may remember I posted a video last year, got quite a number of views. Don't take your children to Ottawa. Well, I was wrong. Ottawa didn't get hot, so to speak. I was relieved no one was hurt, but I was disappointed that things didn't blow wide open. We need it. It's coming to that point. But I wonder if it isn't going to happen this year. I saw today where Trudeau's spending $7 million to be browsing, monitoring, controlling Facebook. I've had videos about that in the past. My posts such as these go to Facebook, gone if they even get there. I can post to a Citizens Coalition group or whatever, my own channel as such on YouTube. But Facebook, I can't even post about picking wild leeks. So, his tentacles grasp further and further yet into our freedoms as he pursues his dictatorial agenda. But things are heating up. Watch question period or any parliamentary proceedings. As an example, the opposition blatantly refers to the gun ban as confiscation. That's the term, the word that they use, the gun confiscation. And I noticed lately that delightful Pierre Poilievre, who's always climbing up Trudeau's ass. Gone is his witty banter and his dry humor. He addresses the chair and sits down and stares across Parliament at Trudeau like he'd like to go over and slowly choke him to death. And how can you blame him? No, things are heating up in Parliament, and they seem to be heating up on the streets. I see in social media that what's often called freedom rallies, public protests, whatever you want to call them, there are more and more here every day in Canada. And I mean, a decade ago, half a decade ago, would you have thought we'd have the vast number of Citizens Coalition groups? They seem to be growing in number every day, protesting in the street in Canada. Who'd have thought it? Like I say, even 5 years ago, it would have been unthinkable. Now it seems to be a daily occurrence, although the mainstream media doesn't really want to be telling you about it, do they? Yesterday I went into town, hit the internet. I saw some stuff about the protest in Montreal. Didn't really have time to go through it. It looked like there was a really big turnout, and apparently tear gas was, flung at the populace. Today, I can't find a thing on social media about it. Not a one. Is there a statement in that? And again, the protests out west, we're not seeing them, but they're happening every day. So are things going to heat up here in Canada this year? Well, I think it's inevitable. And alas, it has to. We've got to stop this guy who wants the eternal crown. He hasn't tabled a budget in 2 years. He hasn't answered to anything in a year. Changes and makes laws at his own will. He wants the eternal crown. He wants to be a dictator. I fear for this country. I really do. I think we're in far worse way than they want to let on. And we're in a far worse way than anybody wants to admit that we are. But I think this summer is a make it or break it year. If we don't break the dictatorial socialist stranglehold Trudeau's imposed upon us, I fear it's going to be too little too late. We're in a bad way financially. And the illegal gun ban, I call it that because it's illegal. Not that they want illegal guns, they want legal guns. I've said it time and again, and I'll belabor the point. Why do they want to disarm the populace? It's going to be a long, hot summer, people, and try and wake up the sheeples out there because, again, I fear we're on the brink of too little too late. Please do your best, people, to wake up the sheeple. This guy has got to go.